Hello, Brethren Village. It's Doug, the grounds supervisor, coming to you with another grounds update. And the forsythia is blooming, so it must be spring, right? Well, at least it's April, and we're getting ready to go full into the growing season. I mean, I've seen our witch hazel has been blooming. I see cherry trees starting to bloom. The crocus, daffodils, hyacinths, everything's starting to come to life. So things are warming up. So what's going on with the grounds team? Well, let's look back a little bit. So we are done mulching. The campus has been completed. We had a new contractor in. Feel things really went well this year with mulching. We got a lot of spring cleanup done. So we're really on good track. One of the other items we were looking to get accomplished in early spring was we've had this issue with boxwoods. We have a boxwood blight on campus, pretty common in boxwoods today. So we were waiting to trim till March, so we were able to get all the boxwoods trimmed. I think, big campus, may have missed something, but usually we get it all. Actually, they look like they're responding fairly well to the treatment that we've been giving them. So I'm really happy with what I'm seeing there. So what's going on next? Well, next, the biggest thing is the lawns. We got to get the lawns back to good condition. Remember last year, it was really dry? Well, guess what? It still is kind of dry. For this time of the year, I don't feel like we've had the rain we've needed to make up for what we lost last year. So the lawns have been really stressed all winter. So we're going to be working on that. So we'll be starting lawn applications and taking care of issues that we need. If we need to seed somewhere or something, we'll do that. We've actually already done some overseeding on some spots that were really, really bad last year. So we have that already completed. We just got to get some rain, and that'll help. But beware of that we'll be out doing lawn applications, and we'll put white flags in the areas we treated. So you know we've been there. Just need to stay off for about a day, and then things will be good again. So other things that we're going to be working on, we're actually doing we do what we call a dormant oil spray on shrubbery, particularly things like roses, different items that we have issues with certain insects. Dormant oil is one of the best types of sprays we can do for insects that is pretty environmentally friendly. It's a good time of the year to do it early so you don't have the bees out, things that we want. There's good insects we want. So it's a good time to get that done, and we're working on that right now. We're going to be actually starting lawn mowing soon. Imagine that. So a couple things with lawn mowing. One, takes us about, 3.5 days to mow the campus. We mow roughly about 55 acres of grass a week. So figure out how much you had in your lawn compared to what we have. Takes a little while. Basically, we're mowing it with 5 mowers. And then we're string trimming a third of the campus every week. So we have the campus divided into thirds. It's really difficult for us to do a string trim the whole campus in a week. So we do it in thirds. Works out really well, keeps things looking really nice. The other thing, everybody wants to get out and enjoy the nice weather we have when we start mowing grass. So if you're out on your patio, out on the lawn, doing some outside activities, if we're mowing, we will skip that area and we'll come back. Just to let you know, we're not going to mow if you're in that area. We don't want to run mowers when you're in the area just because of a safety reason. So we try and watch out for residents, make sure nobody's in the areas that we mow. So keep that in mind. The other thing we're going to have some challenges with this year is shrubbery. The dry weather last year really affected tender shrubs, particularly like azaleas, rhododendrons, newly planted items. The dry weather was just horrific on our plantings. And then we had some 0-degree temperatures, which we haven't had in a while. So plant material wasn't established well enough or had enough moisture to overcome the cold weather over the winter. So we're going to see some dieback. There's going to be items that we're going to leave and watch up until May, maybe, to see if they come back, because we don't want to replace more than we have to. And we already, I'm afraid we have more than we can even replace this spring. So if there's something missing in your landscape or something that didn't make it through the winter, eventually we'll get to it. I make lists of everything, and eventually we'll get there. You just have to be patient. We have plenty of landscape on campus. One plant here or there that's not there really doesn't get missed. And I do keep lists, and we eventually will get to everything. But I'm really concerned that the amount that we have to replace is a little more than we can actually handle in 1 year. We put a lot of time last year into watering. I think it was over 500, almost 540 hours of watering last summer of shrubbery and things, and it's just really disappointing in what's not doing well. So, you know, new plantings are really tough when it's dry. So just keep that in mind, be patient. We like to keep the campus as nice as you like being here in a nice campus. So we will get to replacing everything. So I want everybody to enjoy the weather, get out, get some fresh air. It's time to be alive in the outdoors and not cooped up inside. So appreciate y'all. Go have a great spring.